Hello, my friends. Thank you for joining me here at the Oracle of the Feather Crown Tree. We are going to do a reading for when our Sun is in Taurus and our Moon is in Pisces. This reading is called the Awaken reading. It really deals with our multidimensional selves. The center cards talk about our personal or emotional self. The ones on the left relate to our subpersonal, or the way that we connect to the earth, and then the ones on the right are for our transpersonal self and how we connect with our higher self or the heavens. The ones that go along the bottom are really there to support the top row of cards. They give us a little extra medicine in the form of insight and maybe therapeutic techniques we can use. So I will begin with the first card in the center, and our question for that set is, how can my emotions reflect higher states of consciousness? We have Ishtar. Ishtar stands holding a serpent in her right hand and her sacred animal, the lion, in her left. Traditionally, she traveled in a chariot drawn by lions. Before her, standing on an elegant pot is a plant, which is a representation of the transforming plant that Gilgamesh went to the bottom of the sea to retrieve in order to make all humans immortal. The twisting serpent that Ishtar holds was sent to attack Gilgamesh to prevent him from reaching the transforming plant. Instead, the serpent devoured the plant, gaining immortality for itself. In the image on the card, Ishtar's breast is revealed because among her followers, she was known as Mother of the Fruitful Breast. Her costume is a half warrior and half priestess, depicting the two diverse sides of her character, warrior and lover. Around her neck, she wears the collar of power and authority. Beneath the image are the symbol for the water sign Pisces and the moon disk of the white goddess. Ishtar is one of the most powerful goddesses in the Assyrian pantheon, said by some to be the daughter of Sin and by others the daughter of Anu. Those who held her to be the daughter of Sin regarded her as a war goddess, and those who held she was the daughter of Anu, regarded her as the goddess of love. The warrior Ishtar was always represented in a chariot drawn by 7 fierce lions, holding a bow in her hand. She was known as the Lady of Battles. As the goddess of love and voluptuousness, she was no more gentle. She would show irritability and violence on every occasion in which her desires were thwarted. In her youth, Ishtar loved Tammuz, the god of harvest. Her love was said to have caused his death. Consumed by grief, Ishtar descended into the underworld in the hope of rescuing him. At each of the gates of the 7 precincts, she removed an article of clothing. On arrival in the underworld, Ishtar was taken prisoner. Despite her time of imprisonment, no creatures engaged in acts of procreation on earth, causing desolation. And in heaven, there was great sorrow. Sin, Ishtar's father, asked Ea to help him rescue her, and Ereshkigal, queen of the underworld, was forced to release Ishtar by means of a spell concocted by Ea. She was sprinkled with the water of life, and retrieving her garments at each of the 7 gates, returned to freedom. This white goddess indicates that you must be firm and take strong positive action to achieve your aims. If you have selected this card, you will need to fight for something you wish to regain. It may be necessary to symbolically strip down to the barest essentials. Give up everything else in order to fight for this particular battle. And even then, you may need to call for assistance at the end. The element of Pisces is water, and it is the ability of water to flow around or wear down any obstruction that is at the heart of the meaning of this card. If this card is selected, March will be significant with regard to the question. And then to help this card, we have one from the Mudras Oracle. Today's is Justice. I am not to judge. The Fairness Mudra. This mudra fortifies the solar plexus, clears the head, centers, and stabilizes. Stand up for your rights, but without passing judgment on others. You can leave the judging to a higher court. You may criticize what another does, but it is not up to us to judge the doer. For remember, only injured people injure. Only oppressed people want to oppress others. Only weak ones want to weaken other people. And only the frustrated want to frustrate others. Try to hand over the injustice which others do to you to a universal authority. When you feel persecuted, surrender the pain which is inflicted upon you. There is consultation. Your love heals my hurt. Your strength strengthens me. Your goodness leads me to new endeavor. Speaking for our transpersonal, our subpersonal position, will be a card from the sacred sites. Our question is, how can I ground my higher energies to manifest an enlightened reality? We have Meiklejohn-Free from the Sacred Sites Oracle. Its focus point is illumination. Question what lies beneath. Deep in the mound of the Meiklejohn-Free passage tune are buried the Tuatha De Danann, the supernatural beings that once defended the Emerald Isle. There are the tribal people of Danu, the Irish mother goddess, who were known as the Shining Ones. For their safety, Danu had them taken underground into the fairy mounds, of which Meiklejohn-Free was the most important, and transformed them into what we know as leprechauns. The battles in those times of gods and giants saw the old world destroyed and the founding of a new one. The old world exists now within other realms, watching, assisting, and very much alive. Call on that world for the light of truth to shine through the darkness of your past. Contemplate this card and visualize yourself picking up the sword of Nuada, the king of the Tuatha De Danann, and wearing the crown that lies among the bones of the ancestors. Ask for understanding of your past and of what lies and of what underlies any difficulties that you are experiencing in the present. And our card to support that from the Essential Oils deck is Massage. Its focus point is ease. The trigger statement associated with this message is, I have to make this work. And its truth statement is, I am at ease with life. You need to ease your grip on life so that it can lead the way. There is an outcome brighter than you can imagine. And for the transpersonal body, our question will be, how can connecting to the higher dimensions of reality help myself and others evolve? From the Angels of Atlantis deck, Raziel, the angel of the divine mysteries, is giving us a message. Intuition. The oracle wishes you to turn inwards to your intuition, to the natural laws of your soul, which will guide you through the pulsations of eternal love. Trust this inner wisdom, O dear one, as it is the abundance of your spirit that speaks to you. Listen carefully to these inner murmurings, for when we are called to a teaching, a guide, a vision, a book, a piece of music, or a natural landscape, it means there is something powerful that will be communicated to us. Raziel is at one with your profound inner intelligence, and she wants you to be awake to these whisperings. Sit in silence for the oracular proof of Raziel's love. And one last card to bring a little bit more to our last message is Vitality from the Rainbow Oracle. You possess a great vitality and energy for life. Your energy is vibrant and strong, and you radiate this energy from deep within yourself. This is a time to focus on your well-being and how you nurture yourself. Vitality comes from inside oneself, and taking time to care for your well-being will help enhance this. Eat well and exercise, and listen to what your body needs. Eat fresh fruits and vegetables, and drink lots of water to boost your vitality. Meditate on this bright yellow. Let this color fill your aura and energize your being. This is a very powerful color and can be used. Phew, bless me, oh my goodness. I lost my place. Meditate on this bright yellow. Let this color fill your aura and energize your being. This is a very powerful color and can be used to energize you. I have abundant vitality and well-being. Thank you for sharing this reading with me. Please feel free to join me in any of my other readings I have available on my channel. Stay blessed, take care, and much love to you.